KKK. G's up. Little scrap. I got money. Be a me. Money in the bank. See you,
I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink.
I'ma get that dough and with them. Young ladies that know me know strap is a pro. Fill up at the bar, go get a massage. Buy me a couple, we can make it a massage. You be trying hard, but you don't start. You be doing.
To walk, simply move the left analog stick in whatever direction you'd like your superstar to go. To run, press the triangle button as well. The run command can also be used if you'd like to climb the turnbuckle, setting up your superstar for a high-risk maneuver. To exit and re-enter the ring, move the left analog stick toward where you'd like to go and press the X button. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, it's time to focus on more important things, like how to smack the yellow off your opponent's teeth. To perform a variety of different strikes, move the left analog stick in any direction and press the square button. To perform one of 4 different quick grapple attacks, move the right analog stick up, down, left, or right. To initiate one of 4 different strong grapples, press the R1 button while moving the right analog stick up, down, left, or right. Once your opponent is locked in a strong grapple, again, move the right analog stick in one of the same 4 directions to execute a punishing maneuver. Remember, each strong grapple has a unique set of moves, which will cause your opponent to really rethink his career choice. While your opponent is striking, you're more than welcome to just stand there and take it. Or you can press the L2 button to counter. To reverse a grapple, press the R2 button. To counter a finishing move, press the L2 button and the R2 button at the same time. Remember, you've only got one shot at pulling a successful counter. Keep your eye on your superstar's momentum meter. An indicator will pop up underneath to help you get the timing right, so leave the button mashing to your little sister. To perform a brand new ultimate control move, first, get your opponent in any strong grapple, then press the R3 button. This will bring up another set of moves along your superstar's HUD. Delaying your attack or holding your opponent in the air will not only cause your opponent physical discomfort, but will also reward your superstar with greater momentum. Be mindful of your stamina, however, as longer ultimate control moves can tire your superstar. To perform a new environmental grapple, first lock your opponent in any strong grapple, then move the left analog stick to drag them in a direction. Dragging your opponent towards certain hotspots will initiate an environmental grapple. This again will bring up a move display along your superstar's HUD. Some environmental grapples can also be activated by dragging a downed opponent. This is done by pressing the R3 button while moving the left analog stick to drag them in a direction. In addition to certain hotspots inside the ring, there's a plethora of new and creative ways to brutally assault your opponent outside of it. It's always nice to give back to the fans. To enter the new crowd area, walk your superstar over to the crowd barrier and press the X button. Here, you will not only find additional hotspots for environmental grapples, but also a slew of weapons. To pick up or drop a weapon, press the X button. Once a weapon is in your superstar's hand, move the left analog stick and press the square button to strike. Your superstar can also perform an additional attack by moving the right analog stick in any direction. Remember though, it's only funny until someone gets hurt.
Okay, KK. G's up. Scrub. I got money. Be me. Money in the bank. See you,
I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink.
I'ma get that dough with them. Some ladies that know me know strap is a pro. Fill up at the bar, go get a massage. Buy me a couple, we can make it a massage. You be trying hard, but you don't start. You be doing this shit, gon' get you to the mall. I go get that paper, a make a why? I be pulling out knots that can buy me a yacht. Hold on, baby, please go get on your knees. If you don't do it for me, then do it for the cheese. Yeah, I got extra weed. Yeah, money long like sleep. Yeah, if a try to creep, I got extra heat. Got a bank account with a large amount. If a wanna go, we can let it bounce. Take it outside. Falling back, killers sprint up in the club, ballin' with a bigger stack.
I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you think. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink.
Hey.
Two-step with me, let me show you how it go. The Marcielago, let me show you how it roll. I got a Bentley that I only drove one time. 50 bought it for me, shorty, but it's still mine. My Chevy clean and the paint look like lemon lime. You wanna shine, it ain't hard, just get on your grind. We keep a bankroll, wallet full of credit cards, cup full of crystal, box full of cigars. Dirty South tatted on my back, I'm country. She said she liked the way I talk. These squaws love me, the club going crazy. We throwing out stacks. G-Unit South here, tell the DJ bring it back. See, I'm A-Town stomping in the A-Town hat, but I'm reppin' Tennessee like my homie Project Pat. It ain't about where you from, homeboy, it's where you at. Scrappy beat me on the dice, yeah, it's cool, I'll be back cause I got
money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you think. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Intercontinental Champion from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 219 pounds, Johnny Nitro. From Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
You're not going to get him with that one.
I think the thing that impresses me most about Nitro is his confidence. Wouldn't you say so, JR?
Well, you could call it compliments, but I call it cockiness. And as far as I'm concerned, his daddy should have taken him to the woodshed once or twice more than he did.
That's your answer to everything, JR. Take him to the woodshed. What kind of advice is that?
Is there any superstar in WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, The Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? There's no way The Undertaker's gonna win this match. Just look at him.
Oh, I am, King. I'm looking at one of the most awesome forces I've ever seen in a WWE ring. And I think the dead man's going to remind everyone tonight why they call him the Phenom. I don't think Johnny Nitro's winning over any fans here tonight.
Nitro's not worried about impressing the fans, JR. He doesn't need to try. Have you ever seen him outside the ring without a beautiful woman on his arm?
Well, I'm glad that Nitro's so successful with the ladies. But last I knew, that wasn't the way to rise through the ranks of the WWE.
I think these supers... He saw that one coming. You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is. But I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
And how about going...
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I'd love to have on Raw.
Oh, come on, JR. Why would you want to lower the tone of the Raw locker room by bringing in some losers from SmackDown?
King, next time you call The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and Chris Benoit losers, make sure you give me some warning so I can get the hell out of here before you do it. I don't want to be any part of what that's going to get you.
You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having a crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are.
And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstar. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. 1, 2. A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3. Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat. I'll tell you what, it wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit to see Nitro taking down a big or 3 here tonight.
What have you got against Nitro, JR? He's young, he's talented, he's good looking. Oh, wait, I think I just had...
These fans love confidence in their superstar. And that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match. Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
The Undertaker's been in WWE for 13 years now, JR. And I think it's really... Oh, man! That's going to change the tone of...
Looks like he's trying for a pin here. Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Red. I can't believe...
Oh, man! Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Tombstone Clown Driver. My God, what an impact.
Here's your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, The Undertaker.
Big train rolling down the line makes me lonely. Sometimes I wish to ride away.